We're literally about to become accountants today. What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I think that's the first time I've ever said that, and that's kind of crazy because I feel like every video I watch, people are like, welcome back to my channel. And I've never said that, so I think I'm gonna start saying that now. So welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be becoming financially literate. And no, we're not, okay? I don't really know what becoming financially literate would entail. I think that would probably be like a lot of learning and a lot of work and a lot of discipline. We're not doing that, but we're gonna be taking baby steps, okay? We're gonna be budgeting. Obviously, budgeting is kind of like certain things work for certain people. There's definitely like more complex ways to do it and then more simple ways. And we're gonna be starting on the more simple way, and we're really just gonna be doing trial and error here, guys. I really need / want to get into budgeting so that I can really like spend wisely, allocate my money to where it should be going, and also like make an active effort to be saving money to be put away for the future. Because in my head I'm always like, oh, I need to be saving money and not spending, but I never like really set a goal or like how much I need to be saving up. So we're gonna just dive in today. So first step to becoming a finance bro, guys, so first step to becoming financially literate is looking the part. Okay, so, and just like that, like we look like a genius. Oh my god, I literally can't resist putting the glasses up in my hair like this because it slays so hard. Okay, no, I need to activate smart mode. Okay, so we've got our blue light glasses on. I don't need glasses, like I don't need prescription glasses because I have 20/20 vision. Thank you. But it's really vital to this budgeting process that I really put myself in the mindset of someone that needs glasses. It makes me feel like smart. And are we relying on really old stereotypes? Yeah, but who cares? Like, I look good, so you just gotta put yourself in a good mindset, okay? So me putting on these glasses and like activating accountant mode, that's what does it for me. You know, maybe something else is gonna do it for you guys. But that's step one. Step two is getting comfortable. As you can see, I've kind of already done that. I'm in my bed and it's about to get fun. This experience should be, well, actually, I don't want to say it should be fun because it's kind of inevitably going to be like a little bit scary, a little bit saddening, a little bit devastating, but it's important to try and make it a fun experience because I won't survive if it's not. Okay, so probably step 3 for you guys is maybe doing some personal research into your own finances. I've already done that. So I guess technically that was like step 0, but anyway, also watching videos. I watched like 3 or 4 videos on like budgeting, personal finance, all that crap. Still don't understand it, but we're gonna try and figure something out. I'm gonna try and figure out a really dumbed down way to at least get myself started and maybe get one of you guys started on this budgeting journey. So there's actually like 2 different things I'm doing along this budgeting journey. One of them is like making a budgeting Excel spreadsheet, okay? So that's kind of like the most important thing and the best visual aid in terms of just overall budgeting. The second, which I think is going to be pretty fun, is going to be a cost per wear Excel spreadsheet. I'm saying Excel, I'm doing all this on Google Sheets. Pretty much the same thing, but just need to clarify that. And I'll go into the cost per wear later once we get into that. So I've started my budgeting Google Sheets. I did like a rough one of June. I looked at what one of the YouTube videos, what they had for their budgeting spreadsheet, and then I kind of just like did a rough replication of it for things that applied to me. So I've got like income, my fixed expenses, variable expenses, subscriptions, and like entertainment. I kind of like struggled and also probably didn't like assign my entertainment and variable expenses correctly. I just pretty much put anything that like I purchased under entertainment, and then for variable expenses I did coffee, food, and gifts because I don't know, I just did coffee and food under variable expenses, and then gifts because I wouldn't necessarily call buying gifts for other people like entertainment, as opposed to like something that I like. I mean, I don't need to do it, but like, you know, I kind of do need to do it. So I did that for June, like for a past month, to kind of like look at my expenses, but actually I don't think I analyzed anything from that. So I don't know exactly what I was supposed to get out of making the past month's budget, besides just like getting the hang of it and like getting used to it and looking at it. Like I didn't do any analysis in terms of like how much did I spend compared to how much did I make. Sometimes I do that with in my banking app, like I can kind of see if I'm like in the positive or negative and all that stuff. But anyway, so I just did like a rough thing for June. So that's what that looks like. And then for my July, I kind of did it a little more in depth and a little bit like better organized. So it looks like this, okay? I've got like my income again, and I have two jobs. So I have my income from one of the jobs and then income from the other. And when I started this, I didn't have any of my paychecks from my other job, but I just got those today. So I'm going to be entering those in, which is fun. I added this thing, which this was just more because I like to see everything that I've purchased so that I can kind of be like, I feel like it both keeps me from let me get my glasses on. I feel like that like keeps me from spending money on things that I don't need. If I'm like wanting to buy something and I mentally have to be like, okay, this is gonna go on your spreadsheet and you're gonna see how much you spent on this, and are you really gonna be satisfied with that? Some people might call this like obsessive, but like I feel like at this point I kind of need to be that way because I I just spend things. I spend my money too quickly on like little things I don't need. So I kind of like that I'm gonna like lay out all of my expenses. So I just made like formulas for these. So I have like food, health and beauty, gifts, clothes, coffee. So I have like all that stuff. And then when I buy something, I'm gonna enter it into these, and then I have it set up with a formula that it'll just automatically like sum it if I enter this in. So for example, if I enter something in, if I enter something in the food category, this food in the variable expenses will automatically change. So like if I do 2 here, this goes up by 2. I mean, this is simple like Excel formulas. I don't know if everyone uses Excel. I have to a lot for college, but anyway. Yeah, I assume like Excel and stuff like that is basic knowledge. But honestly, before I went to college, I never used Excel and never knew how to use it. So I'm just gonna kind of bank on the fact that you guys know how to use it because I'm not about to like do a little Excel tutorial for you. Okay, actually, I'm gonna show you like the sum function if you for some reason don't know how it works. Okay, so I just added all these total lines. I didn't have them before, but I was like, that'd be a good idea so I can like see, obviously, how much I spend in each category total. So like for this one, you do equal sign, sum, enter, and then you just highlight all the columns you want it to include, and then you hit enter again. It'll sum it for you. It's pretty simple stuff. Again, like if you already know this, good for you. I didn't really learn it till I went to college, so. Oh, not that doing it automatically. Ugh. Anyway, I might add more like categories if I think of them. And then it's kind of like subscriptions, technically, like maybe someone would want to include that in their fixed expenses because that doesn't change. But I like to see like what I'm spending my money on subscription wise. I did just like cancel 2 other subscriptions to things that it just wasn't necessary to have them as a subscription. So it's helpful for things like that. I only have 2, so not really that big of a deal. I mean, this one's pretty hefty, but that's not going away anytime soon. So obviously the whole point of this is to like analyze my spending, figure out what my expenses are, and I guess just like work towards a goal of saving a certain amount of money a month, or just working on a saving goal. I'm not gonna bore you guys with all that because I don't really know what my saving goal is yet, and I feel like it's gonna take me, I think I might have to go through the whole month of July, then like do a full analysis, because June I didn't really include my other job, And then I kind of just did a lot of stuff from like looking at my transactions, but for July, I'm gonna like record my transactions as I make them. So I'm gonna figure out my saving goal like I think at the end of this month, and then look at a breakdown and see what a realistic saving goal would be. I could make one right now, but I don't know what will actually be feasible. So anyway, not gonna bore you guys with all of that. That's just the basics of my spreadsheet. I kind of enjoy doing this stuff. I like doing things on Excel. I think it's a lot of fun. And I like being able to personalize it and make the fun colors and do whatever I want and make formulas. So yeah, even if you don't think that part is fun, we're gonna be doing the second part or portion, and that is the cost per wear spreadsheet. So breakdown of cost per wear, it's clothing. So if you buy like a $10 shirt and you wear it once, the cost per wear would be $10. If you wear it twice, the cost per wear gets bumped down to $5 and so on. A while ago, I remember hearing this girl on TikTok say that when she purchased something, and this would usually have to do with thrifting, but you can apply it with anything. So if she found like a $5 top, she would say, okay, can I wear this 5 times to like make it $1 per wear? If it was like she could only see herself wearing it once or twice, then it's like it's not really a need. And I just found that so helpful because I like really fall victim to just buying whatever at a thrift store because it's so cheap. And $5 is like pretty cheap, so it would apply more to stuff that's like $7, $10, $15 out of, again, this is all with like thrifting. It's like I'm not gonna buy like a $10 skirt or top if I'm gonna wear it like twice, especially with like those like funky patterns. I'm just getting really into like basics in terms of my clothing. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm not like a huge fan of the pattern statement stuff. I mean, I definitely like it. I just don't buy it because I know it doesn't last in my wardrobe, at least. Like I won't wear it as often. That's kind of a whole different thing from the cost per wear, but I just like telling that to people because I thought it was such like a helpful thing in either in justifying a purchase or saying no, I don't really need this and not buying it. So it even works with like if you were looking at a dress that's like $20, like if it's a dress I would wear 20 times, which dresses I buy, like I wear dresses all the time. So it's like that would be worth it to me as opposed to like a $50 dress that might not even be like a casual plain one. It's pretty, but it's like it's $50 and it's like, am I even gonna wear that more than 3 times? And I'm just like, okay, I probably shouldn't buy that then. So anyway, that's different. But the cost per wear, what I explained earlier with like a shirt, if it costs $10 and you wear it twice, $5 per wear, whatever. I'm not going to explain that again. But anyway, so this is what my spreadsheet looks like. It looks very plain right now. I haven't done the colors yet. Trust. She's going to get clamified. But basically, again, I didn't come up with this idea. I modeled this after someone else. I don't know if she invented the cost per wear, but anyway, so I have it organized as, actually, I'll just put a picture of it like right here. So I've got the dresses and then I have all my different dresses. This spreadsheet isn't complete at all. I just started doing this the other day. And I have the cost, the number of wears, cost per wear, and then date last worn. You can see at the bottom, I said my best black dress. That's my favorite dress ever. I bought it in like 2019. Currently it's ripped because of how much I wear it. Like just the straps, the way that the straps are like ripped, but I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna like sew it and somehow fix it because it's the best dress ever. Anyway, so like I said number of wears 80. I don't know if that's true because again, I've had this dress for 4 years. I kind of did like a little rough estimate of like I've probably worn it like 3 times every month for the past 2 years. So yeah, it's possible I've worn it more than that. It's possible I've worn it less than that. But that one I just kind of added in because I love that dress and I've always thought about how like good of a buy that was because I wear it all the time. I started entering all my tank tops in. Again, haven't finished any of it. The girl that initially did this, she went through her whole closet and entered in all of her clothing items. I'm not gonna do that. that's a lot of work. So I'm kind of going to use this as like, again, for my future purchases. And that's why I'm including it in this video, because it's also going to help me to like budget, make better shopping decisions when I'm like looking for clothes, and only buying stuff that I like really think I'm gonna wear and like get my money's worth out of, basically. I've started entering in the tank tops and then kind of like estimating prices. Again, I've had a lot of these clothes for like 3+ years, so I don't really remember the exact price I bought them at, but I'm just using this spreadsheet as like a foundation, and going forward when I buy new clothes, I'm definitely going to be updating it here. But yeah, I have a lot still to enter. I got to do like t-shirts for my tops. I have to enter in all my long sleeve tops, and then I have to enter in like pants and skirts. Okay, and then here's just close-up of what it looks like. So I enter in the cost, number of wears, and then cost per wears. Again, it's just a formula, simple formula. You do this cell divided by this cell to get this. And so today I wore this dress again, so I'm gonna enter in 3 because I've worn it 3 times now, and that'll automatically update the cost per wear. And then I need to change this date to today because I just wore it today. Starting this spreadsheet is pretty daunting because like I have so many clothes, and I'm sure for anyone else it would be like a lot of work to actually sit down and do. But again, like I love using Excel or Google Sheets, and it's just fun for me, and I like having things to do on my laptop because I love going on my laptop. So I'm like pretty excited about this. Again, I'm not going through my whole entire closet and updating it all. Even this like shirt right now, like I thrifted this like 3 weeks ago. I don't remember the price. I think for anything I don't know the price, I'm just gonna at least enter it in as an item, and then I can at least keep track of the date last worn. And that'll also help with like cleaning out your closet like in a year. Like, did I wear this at all? If not, I'm getting rid of it. So it's got a lot of functions, this spreadsheet, and there's so much I'm gonna do with it. So like I want to eventually add like a whole sheet of like how many items I buy from like each store to like kind of see like what my breakdown is or where I shop the most. I've always wanted to look at like the products I use, like this for example, my moisturizer, and like look at the fluid ounces, the price, and then like how long it lasts me. So I've always wanted to know like what is the cost per like pump. So like, well, this one's like a pump. So like if I use 3 of these every morning and every night, which I was using it like I marked the day that I like started using it, and then I was using it 3 pumps every morning, every night. But then the past few days I've been using a different one because of my skin, whole different story. But I was really curious to see like once this ran out, when I divided like the cost by the amount of pumps, like what the price per pump would be. Or I could do like the price per day. And this is like mostly I can only apply it to like moisturizer or facial cleanser. It's probably like easiest to do it with something that has a pump like this, or my facial cleanser that has a pump. This, like, obviously I'm not using the same amount every single morning or day, or every single morning or night, or just day overall, but I could like quantify it in like days, so like price per day. I don't know, I just always think about all my products in terms of like how much it costs, because I just love thinking about everything in terms of numbers, and then like having a bunch of data and being able to analyze all of it. I just love that kind of stuff. So I want to start like actually doing it and then comparing like prices, products, whatever. But this is where I'm starting. These glasses are seriously irritating me when they like have the blue there. That's literally so tragic. Okay, I can't. They're going back on my head. I think that's all for today's video. I hope you guys learned something. You probably didn't learn anything, but maybe this video inspired you to also start budgeting or start your own cost per wear spreadsheet. Guys, hashtag budgeting can be fun, and analyzing how much you spend on clothes can be fun, okay? Like, it is stressful don't get me wrong, especially for me, like a chronic shopper, but I'm really taking steps to combat that addiction. And I think really analyzing my income and my expenses and what I spend money on, blah, 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 blah. I think it's gonna help me in the long run, and I'm excited for this new era of financial literacy. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys learned something or got inspired or, I don't know, enjoyed looking at me. Love you guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.